Hey there, everybody. Somebody put a circle around me. It's Alice with It's a Cake. Today I'll be showing you how to make a Avatar bust cake. I've already put my cake together. I already added in my frosting and chocolate ganache. Now what I'm doing is adding in my mottling chocolate. Mottling chocolate is much easier to work with than fondant. If you get a tear or a hole, you can actually smooth it, and it actually goes as smooth as you want it to go. So mottling chocolate is a great choice if you haven't tried it. And what I'm doing now is I'm just simply securing the mottling chocolate. All right, just getting it smooth there. Now that I have it smooth, I've already put in the eyes, nose, and mouth. I'm just going in with my cake tool and just giving more definition to the eyes. I don't know, this looks like someone I know. Avatar. Just want to smooth it. Now I'm in the back of it, just again securing the mottling chocolate, smoothing out any areas. All right, now I'm just going ahead and smoothing away again. This cake actually took 15 hours to make. And so, of course, I done some shortcuts so you guys can see how to make one yourself. If you need more definitions or have questions about areas about the cake, please just comment below and I'll be glad to assist you. Just smoothing away. Right now, it looks like a mean or mad person. Just giving more details there. There we go. All right, now that I have the nose, eyes, and mouth all together there and everything's covered in mottling chocolate, I am putting my first coat of edible blue coloring on my particular bust cake. Just still painting there. And all of this is edible. Now that I have it all painted, I'm going to go ahead and attach the ears. And because this is mottling chocolate, it will adhere to anything. You just mold it into the area that you need it molded into. As you can see, I do have some pieces of actual parchment paper in the middle of the ear because when I paint the ear, I don't want to get the inside blue. You want to make sure everything is secure. All right, now what I'm doing is using my edible sprayer to add in some lighter blue. Adding the lighter blue to the dark blue will give it contrast and more details. Look like I am shaking my bust cake. All right, let me go ahead and just add some light blue to the chest area of this avatar cake. I'm just adding it everywhere there. I did decide to put gloves on even when I'm spraying because I did get blue on my hand. Go away, blue. Oh, I see some friends stop by. Avatars, I'm working. All right, so I decided to come on the other side because I need to actually spray some edible coloring on the back of my avatar cake. Boy, look at me. I am serious. There's that smile. And just spring. Just making sure the ears have all the blue on there. And when making bus cakes, please know that it takes a lot of time, normally 15 to 20 hours, sometime more when you're doing a bus cake. So you have to have a lot of patience, especially when you're stacking the layers of cake and carving it. Now I'm going to go around to the other side. Okay, where am I? I'm coming. All right, there I am. I've decided to use my brush to get more blue details on the ears. And I'm going to go ahead and just peel that parchment paper off. There we go. I'm just giving more details around the ear and also where I attach the ear to the head. There we go. Now that I have the ears attached and the parchment paper removed, I'm going to go ahead and use my cake tool to give more details in the ear. Definitely want it to look like an earlobe inside here. You don't want to press too hard. You just want to give an indentation there. Just pressing away there. And again, you definitely want to wear gloves until the cake dries because you will get blue or whatever coloring you're using all over your hands. Now what I'm doing is just removing some of the blue that got a little bit too close to my earlobe. Just want to kind of move that out the way. And again, remember, modeling chocolate is very forgiving, so you'll be able to scrape that and clean that up. Going back in with another tool here just to get those details and make sure that particular ear is secure. Nobody wants to walk around with one ear, correct? All right. So I'm going in now. Because the avatar's ear on the inside is more of a shade of pink, so I'm using edible pink to go inside of the earlobe to give it more details and a more realistic ear. A realistic ear. All right. Now that pink, I wasn't real satisfied with it, so I took some pearl colored off-white, if you will, to go in there and lighten it up a little. And as you can see, I put a hole in my ear, but remember, I'm just going to add a piece of modeling chocolate to smooth it off to correct that. So you would really love modeling chocolate. Just lighten that earlobe up there. Avatar to the rescue. Yeah, much better. Now what we're going to do here is go ahead and just start putting that shade of pink around that nose because it's going to take several shades to get it pink because I have so much blue there. So it looks blue, but shortly you'll see that it's pink. Avatar has a little pink end on the nostril, almost like a cute little puppy. Let's go ahead and just get that first shade of pink on these lips. Comment below, subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. If you have an interest in learning how to do this on a one-on-one, just comment below. Tell your friends about me. Now what I'm using is one of my piping tools and rolling out some black fondant. On this particular avatar, it has a large black earring or loop, if you will, on his ear. So I just took that piece and I'm just going ahead and making some loops here. They look like oversized olives. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and attach it to the ear. I've already applied some water there to make it adhere. Now I'm taking my same frosting tip and making a circle very gently where it'll go through the ear. There it is. I have a bald-headed avatar. Now what I'm doing now is making my blue stripes in the face. If you know the Avatar movie, it has stripes on the face. And as soon as I move my hands, you will be able to see those stripes. There we go. We just started the stripes off. There we go. All the stripes are in. I've also added another layer of edible blue paint so that it can have more definition to the stripes. I've also got some white edible food coloring and just making little dots all over the avatar's face. Wow, that looks like a solar system. You want to gently just add some off-white coloring on the tip of your cake tool and just gently add little white dots all over the forehead. And in a moment, you'll see that it's also on the cheeks. And whenever you're doing an avatar cake and you do the stripes, go ahead and put one more coat of blue over the face so that it'll have more definitions in the stripes in the face as well. Avatar solar system. My avatar needs some clear cell. Now what I'm doing is I'm going ahead with my brush and I'm just taking some of those white dots and I was stretching it just so to give details. And I've also added in some yellow modeling chocolate in the eyes to go ahead and give details in that area. Just use your cake tool and smooth it out. You want to press it in as you're smoothing, but you want to do that very gently. Or you have to correct it. But again, if you're using modeling chocolate, it's a very easy correction. All right, now I'm just adding in a round circle in the eyes for the pupil to go ahead and give definition in the eyes. And remember with the avatars, their eyes are real big and yellow. And to make it look even more realistic, you can use a softer yellow. I decided to use a bright yellow on this particular one, but you can use a softer yellow as well. And you see that pink under the nose? Now I'm adding in some black there. This is black modeling chocolate. I'm just putting that right in the middle of the eye for the pupil. And I'm going to use my cake tool just to indent a little dot there to give it more definition. Now what I'm doing is I am getting the avatar ready for the long, long braids. Boy, am I serious. Okay, I got it ready. It almost looked like a wig cap. I'm just adding in some water around the forehead so that the braids will stick to the avatar's head. I've added in the braids here. I'm still adding in more. I've also added in the necklace around the avatar's neck. Here it is where I've added in the feathers, and now I'm just adding in some frosting to make it look like waves around the avatar. There it is. I've also made some edible glass, and I've dyed it blue to make edible glass. Go ahead and leave me a comment. I'll show you how to use that. It's basically sugar and water, and you can also use corn syrup. There it is, guys. There it is. I hope you like it. I think she looks great. You guys have a great day. Please hit subscribe. And oh my goodness, there's an Avatar bust cake. This cake here would feed at least 125 people or more. It comes with 20 layers of cake. Oh, look at her. Ain't she pretty?